Hi there, Alison here with another Cab Franc du jour. Today we are in Bourgueil in the Loire Valley and we're looking at the 2017 Domaine Les Rochettes Bourgueil. Domaine is run by Philippe and Christophe Pitault, and they're the fifth generation in their family to be running the estate. They have 28 hectares across two appellations, Bourgueil and then Saint-Nicolas de Bourgueil, which is the adjacent appellation. They have 4 hectares in Saint-Nicolas de Bourgueil, and then the remainder are in Bourgueil, and they have several parcels across the appellation. What is important to know about Bourgueil as an appellation is really sort of the tale of two very distinct areas. We have the lower lying plateau of gravelly soils, which is a little closer to the Loire River in the southern part of the appellation. And then as you move north, you kind of move up this embankment or ridge, and you start to have the vineyards that are on the slopes, which tend to be a bit more limestone driven. So today's wine is coming from a Lieu-Dit called Les Rochettes, and this is located on the lower lying kind of gravelly parcels. And they say that sort of the lower lying parcels on the flatter vineyards are a bit more easy drinking everyday wines, and then you get the more structured age-worthy wines as you move sort of up the slope. So very similar to Burgundy, actually, kind of in that way, which is interesting. So let's give this a taste and see what we got. The vines in this particular Lieu-Dit are sort of in that 10 to 35 year ballpark, and the vineyard is farmed sustainably. Immediately on the nose, I'm getting a really beautiful sort of red fruit component, like a Bing cherry or even a red raspberry kind of element, but just a nice pure expression of the fruit, as if you were almost biting into a fresh Bing cherry in season. And then there's a nice underpinning of an herbaceous character, which I get a little bit of cedar, and I'm getting also a little bit of tobacco notes, but very in balance with the fruit component. And the nose is quite lifted. It's got a nice little aromatic kind of lift, like I said. Kind of violets, if you will. On the palate, the fruits are confirmed, and there's really nice lively acidity. And good structure here, actually. This is not, it's a good, easy drinking kind of everyday wine, but it's not wimpy. It's got some good bones to it, which I like. Sort of medium tannins that are nice and velvety, and then the finish, I think the finish is what I love the most. There's this punchy kind of graphite crushed rock thing going on at the finish that makes the wine feel a little bit more serious and just well-intentioned, and just like a beautiful expression from that particular part of Bourgueil. I recently picked this up at the LCBO in Ontario, and it was $17.95. So if you're living in Ontario, check out this wine. Hit me up in the comments below with any thoughts on Loire Valley Cab Franc or Cab Franc from anywhere, and I'll be back again soon with another wine. Cheers.